Welcome back, everybody, to High Flyer Radio, the best wrestling podcast on the internet and everywhere else you can find it. And as always, it is time for another week in the world of wrestling. This is the big one, y'all. This is episode 50, number 50 here, as we've done 50 of these episodes. And as always, it is me, the Nerd Chicano, alongside Aiden here to host this show for y'all. What's up, Aiden?
Hey man, listen man, I gotta address the elephant that's not in the room, brother. Jabril, man, you missed the 50, my brother,
Number
but
50, bro.
I'm not here to drop a promo, but all I will say is them unstructured boys do it different, man. And I know that we're supposed to be high fly radio blood, you feel me? But unstructured, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ride with my boy, man. So Brad, good luck tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, hey man, you part timers, man. You can't just be pulling up like this, man, or not pulling up, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we out here, man. It's episode 50. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. Episode 50 is fucking nuts, man. Um, Hope everyone's having a great Friday today, y'all. We hope everyone's ready for the weekend. That is all out weekend here. Today we're doing our big episode 50. Tomorrow is our Clash at the Castle watch along. And then on Sunday, it's all coming together as we crown the undisputed high flyer radio champion of the world. Is it going to be Dwayne? Is it going to be Kylie? We'll find out. But yeah, quite. What's up, Keon? What's up, man? There's somebody who's hiding in the shadows, bro. Somebody that not a lot of people are thinking about, man. Not a lot of people are thinking about what Chillzone may say. Hey, this is when I want to do it. Yeah.
Oh look,
Look who we've got here.
We
What's
can't have
going
the
on,
50th
Presidenta?
episode without the champion,
without the champion.
the champion. Like, I'm no part-time champion who shows up for just the events.
Part-time champion, huh? Just for the events. Just for the events,
Raul,
right?
you're not a champion. You got the lunchbox. I'm talking about the other guy.
Hey, but yeah, hey yo, Aiden, what's it called? I got a job already, bro. So when let me tell
Yo,
you something. This lunchbox is
yo,
gonna go
Raul,
back to
can
you
you do me a favor?
when it's money in the bank season, because I'm gonna use this for my lunchbox for work.
Bro, do me a favor. Cash it in this Sunday when no one knows who's gonna win.
I'm not cashing in. I'm not telling you when I'm cashing in. First of all,
Do me,
what's it
do me a favor. Cash it in this Sunday after I beat the whatever his name is.
Kylie, how are you doing, Kylie? How are you feeling ahead of all out weekend here?
You know what? I'm confident. I gave Aiden a kind of like me and Aiden were talking earlier today. Aiden can confirm. I have a good strategy going into this weekend.
Yeah.
Listen,
That I will
Raul and
not
I were
disclose.
talking. Raul and I were talking before the show started. It's a very interesting matchup. You know, you got Kylie, who's the interim champ by name, but she's the one who's been out here defending all summer long. You know, and now
Yeah.
you got Dwayne coming in, was on his own journey to the title.
No
You know,
offense.
but
Can we
he
talk about
hasn't
that title?
defended.
Can we talk about that title? That title has been passed around more than John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon passed around women this past summer.
Oh,
Let's chill. Let's chill. Yo, look, I'm just telling you. Look, Kylie, you have a case to be made, Kylie. You are the most dominant performer right now. You have given quite a dominant performance. We'll go back to what you did with Keon. What's it called? Nobody has ever had a match like that. Even Mr. Former first champion right here to my right has never had a performance like that. Has never ever had a performance like that. And I don't know, Kylie. We'll see who
I,
wins,
I-
Kylie.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm glad I'm not predicting tomorrow's card.
I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna
All
say
out
this
doesn't
right
look.
now. Can I just say this right now? I know this is gonna be like kind of like horrible to say.
What?
WWE's pay-per-view is gonna be better than the AEW pay-per-view.
That's
no,
wild.
I actually completely agree with you. I was thinking about that earlier this morning. I was like, you know, on paper, there's some matches that I'm maybe looking forward to seeing like how it develops. Like I'm looking at the All Out card this year as like,
Yeah, the
how's
All
this going
Out
to
card will
develop for
have the better
future
matches.
storylines?
We'll
We'll
have the
have the
better
better
wrestling
matches.
matches, but I think we'll have better moments from
Yeah.
I
We'll
just feel
talk
like
more about the
altogether the
WWE
WWE
pay-per-view.
show, yeah, the WWE show I feel like is gonna flow really well because
And
SummerSlam
what
this year
else?
flowed really well.
The Worlds Collide is going to be ridiculous. That's not even in pay-per-view
Yeah,
the next day.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna watch that. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Dude, I like I can tell you this right now. It's odd that I'll say this, but I am more hyped for Clash of that Castle right now than I am
Yeah,
for All Out, and it's
It's the
crazy,
first
man.
time I'm going to say this. It's not a guarantee for Roman Reigns to retain.
Yeah, this has been the one match where I felt like I really don't know if like I'm telling y'all, if the roles were reversed, All Out was on Saturday and what's it called, Clash at the Castle was Sunday. I would tell you this right now. I don't know who the fuck walks out by that last one.
Because I'm going
But
to say this. Like, I have an advantage going against Burke for the AEW pay-per-view for All Out because I get to pick first.
hmm
It doesn't matter that much at the Castle pay-per-view. If you pick first, that doesn't mean shit.
oh, this man already gonna clown his head.
Oh man, they got a match tomorrow. They got a
He did
match
not.
tomorrow.
He didn't show up, Brad. He didn't show up. Brad's probably busy right now, but you know,
No,
I do.
Mr. Commissioner, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
After I win on Sunday, if Drew Bro somehow wins, does that mean I don't compete until 2025?
More,
Now we have to create another interim title.
I don't know.
Because
Oh
I'll be
my
waiting for
gosh.
Jabril to show up for 3 years.
Good lord.
We're supposed to have a match. What are the Brad Aiden, what's it called? Off the record here. What are the rules where if somebody does not show up to their match tomorrow, does that
I-
mean that Brad automatically wins?
No, fuck that.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. I'm sure
No,
there's
you know what happens? They go into a title eliminator. They get a
man, we're gonna
non-shot
have to
title
create more
shot.
tournaments. Honestly, if that were the case, we'll probably just book a match with
You know what?
Brad
If that's the
and
case,
I don't know. We'll
Aiden,
see. We'll have to
Aiden, I'll make
look at
the
the
decision
paper.
for you as your champion. If I'm the champion, Brad, and Jabril doesn't show up, I'll take you on at the following pay-per-view. You know, I ain't scared. I ain't tap dancing.
I was gonna say what with Dwayne. That's how it worked with Dwayne. Yeah, yeah. Damn,
Please.
but
Yeah, that's
Do
how
we
we're in
really
this
want?
situation anyways with Jabril and Brad was
No,
because
I don't get
Brad wasn't able
how
to
the
be there
how in the
for Money
world
in the
am I the
Bank.
underdog in this whole thing this weekend, by
That's what I'm
everyone's
saying.
opinion?
I don't even know if you are at this point. When if you look at if you look at everything as it is on paper, and I'm looking at the all-time records, if you win this weekend, you know, I would put you over me. You know what I'm saying? You go over me as the number one ranked of all time. You know, like you can't beat that record that you got right now. But the only real blemish on your record is because we did the Royal Rumble pay per view this year by the old rules of everyone was just kind of fucking thrown into there together.
Yeah,
But we're not really, you know. Next year will be the full year will be the first real year of seeing like this is where
no,
everyone lines up.
no, but
So
it's like
I'm really looking
absurd.
forward to
Everyone's like
that.
calling Burke the real champion, but like he's got the Johnny Ace Vince McMahon title. Like the title's been passed around. Like everyone says this title's fake, but at least I'm like the John Moxley. I'm just walking around with the title and actually defending it.
I don't know, y'all. I mean, what's go? If you want to talk about the blemish, there is one real blemish. Call it a
I-
blemish, call it a dent. I don't know what you call it, but the fact is that Kylie and I have yet. I I'm sitting here, y'all, and I should have been in that match. I whether you agree with
But
whether I would have
but
been champion or
to
whether Kylie would have been champion.
to also verify in that match, Raul was up 2-0. I have been nonstop after the Raul match, scoring.
So we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a great weekend,
I
y'all.
want
But
Raul to cash it in this Sunday.
chill out. We don't know if
Let's get the
that'll happen.
rematch done. Let me double defend it.
I don't know. We'll see what
Because I'll make
happens.
a case right now. The AEW main event is more unpredictable than the WWE main event.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because
You
I
look.
don't know how much of a fan I'd
We'll
be if
break all
Punk
that down
wins.
on this.
Yeah. So we got quite the episode ready for you all today. Today we're going to look at a preview of both Clash at the Castle and AEW All Out this weekend. Aiden, we're also going to be talking a little about some of these returns, right?
Yeah,
Talk about
man. I don't have
Rebel
a
Heart.
you know I'm super prepared. I don't really have a list in front of me, but fuck, who all came back? We had Dexter Loomis came back, Johnny
Johnny
Gargano
Everybody.
came
Gargano.
back. Everybody came back. Yeah, Dakota and EO at SummerSlam. Man, everybody's coming back, man. We're hearing that
Except for
Braun
Jabril.
Strowman is. Who else came back?
Brock
Jabril
is
didn't.
rumored to be coming back.
Oh, sick for Jabril.
Except
Fuck.
for
R.I.P. Jabril.
Jabril.
No, but yeah, there's a rumor that Braun Strowman's coming back. Man, shit's crazy, man.
Big rumor
It's like,
MJF is gonna be coming back this Sunday.
I don't know if MJF is coming back this Sunday, to be honest, or not.
If he does, I'm gonna mark out because MJF for championship belt. Give me the
I was watching
MJF.
his.
Give me MJF for CM Punk for the title. Give me it.
I was watching his promo from a couple months ago or whatever it was, and he had said something about like in his promo, he had said everybody else is out here expected to hit home runs whenever they come out here, except I hit grand slams. So I wonder. I'm like, I wonder, is he coming back at Grand Slam? Was that like he dropped that all those months ago just to say
I
it,
think he
or
wins the
like was
title
it
of
a
Grand Slam
coincidence? Yeah.
in his home of Long Island, New York.
I'll
When's
tell
20
you
the-
this:
minutes from where he grew up.
if he does not show up at Grand Slam, we won't see we will not see MJF in the ring ever in AEW ring ever again, dude. I think he's gonna stay
Amen.
home. Yeah, I
You
think
think
the
they would
clock is
hold him
ticking.
for another year? You think they would like you wouldn't even see him in 2023?
The way,
God.
I don't. Can we get into a quick subject if you don't mind asking?
Yeah,
The
I don't
way
give a
he's
shit
been-
about the structure. We can just really kind of like riff. You know how
Yeah.
you know how I
okay,
like to do it. I just like to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. With all the rumors going around, I don't know if you heard about the rumor of Malachi Black requesting his release.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw something about it. I haven't looked into it
Yeah,
too much,
there's a
so I don't
lot
know
of
what's going on.
wrestlers requesting their release from AEW, and they're denying it, which they're legally allowed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% legal. Like Aiden signed me to a 2-year, 5-year contract for High Flyer Radio. I can't leave this shit if I wanted to. I get begged for my release, but just because I asked for it doesn't mean I'm going to get it. I really think they're going to hold people to their contracts, not wanting them to go to WWE right now, because the amount of talent that would probably want to go to WWE is high with Triple H now in charge.
So I read into that. It seems SRS actually reported it's not about whether he's unhappy with the booking or he's on. It seems that Malachi actually is dealing with some stuff that he wants to like
Anxiety.
take time off. Yeah, for mentally and spiritually that he's emotionally he's trying to like work out. So he doesn't. It's not that he's unhappy, though. I can tell you this right now that like I would not be surprised if Malachi or somebody like Andrade goes back to WWE because. What's it called? Let's be real. Like when it comes to Malachi, Andrade, and
They've been
even like
Booking has
booked
been
like
terrible.
shit.
yeah, and like even
Terrible.
Miro, bro, like Miro, like all of those three,
Oh my
like have been
god.
when they came in, they were a hot deal that it was going to be a big deal, and then now where we're at is like, oh, okay, like I'm not surprised if either of these three will go back to WWE.
We're getting a
soon.
6-man tag with Miro, Darby Allin, and Sting against the House of Black. Eat
Yeah.
a fucking dick, Tony Khan.
Can I say this is beginning to feel a lot like the Hulk Hogan era of TNA? It's the same talent all over the card.
I
Yeah.
was literally literally in the
You have a
shower like a
point.
couple days ago, like literally thinking I was like, fucking A, like Punk is literally like Roddy Piper in like WCW in like 1996, like 1998. You know what I mean? Like fucking like it's literally just like it's echoing itself. Like history is always doomed to repeat itself from those who don't look back at it and learn. And I
Yeah.
feel like Tony Khan is, and I feel like you can see it in Tony Khan's
He wants to
eyes.
be
The
Eric
dude is
Bischoff.
losing his mind. Like the dude is literally losing his mind running this company because he refuses to let other people jump in there and like take control of his baby. Honestly, like Tony Khan just needs to get in there and be like, "Yo, I'm booking the world title. I need somebody else to take over the mid card. I need somebody to take over what we're doing with the TNT title. I need someone to take over what we're doing with the women's division." Wardlow, like the Wardlow project has failed. Like MJF, I mean, Wardlow talked about it himself, right? He said, he had all the momentum in the world going in his favor, and then it was all ruined the next night or like the following week on Dynamite because MJF, and then the TNT title booking has been dog shit all year.
Mhm.
Why didn't he go for the AEW title?
it was so stupid. It was such a stupid reason.
No
It was
offense,
like,
he
oh
should have been champion. They should have thrown
yeah,
him immediately in the title picture.
I know.
yeah. It kind of
It's like
feels like
putting
Wardlow should have been the world champion.
In my
Yeah,
eyes,
I
like
agree.
it would have been like Wardlow goes for the AEW World Title because at this point, like the Starks and Hobbs rivalry would have already ended in my eyes. And then
that.
what's called
That's terrible.
AEW, what's called Wardlow becomes the first one to hold the both AEW and TNT World and TNT, and then he drops TNT to Hobbs. Like,
No
you know,
offense. I think they should have had in a different universe tomorrow Sunday night's main event. In my opinion, should have been Miro versus Warlow for the AEW title.
fuck.
Someone said, I don't know where I saw this.
How great
I
of a
was on
match!
YouTube a
How
lot
excited
today,
would
but
you be for that?
how excited would you be for Miro as the world champion, period? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so I'd be
Like,
hyped.
doesn't it feel like Miro should be the world champion?
Yeah,
You
he
know
should
what?
I
have
don't
had
Like
know.
I'm a big House of Black fan. Like, don't get me
King of
wrong,
Thrones.
but why is Miro the most unusable talent I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah,
Oh,
this part
same
too.
as
Hook
that too.
Hook was, and this is a callback to what we talked about on Unstructured today. Hook was
Right.
black hot. That's how I'm gonna say it.
How
Hook
is
was
Hook
black
on the
hot.
pre-show? Is he even on the pre-show?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah, he's
is.
on the pre-show. He's going up against Cool Hand Ange. But my
Yeah,
problem with
fuck
it
that dude.
is we bring Hook back onto Dynamite with a crazy pop. He beats Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is now like really moving in the direction that a lot of people believe that Ricky Starks could move for a long time. And then it's like now Hook is off TV again. And no one and I'm sorry, Rampage fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Like I don't even
sucks, man.
watch the show anymore. Like I just watch the clips on YouTube at this point. But
Yeah.
like
They're still
I
on
don't know,
TV.
man. It just feels crazy. It literally it is like the roster is just way too bloated. It's too good for its own good.
No,
Like
it's
the
not
roster is
too
too good.
bloated. It's not too bloated. I would disagree with you there, Aiden. The problem is the writing.
Yeah.
He needs to get writers. Like I think I said it before on the show a while ago. I said it's not a bad thing with having writers, dude. There's like, if as long as Tony Khan has somebody who can facilitate what he wants, and some of those writers will be able to like to kind of bring
This
that to
show
the
has
table.
no sense of direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look
I'm
at the
tired
House
of
of
the
Black.
pay-per-views.
We
Like
got
literally this
Julia Black
pay-per-view
to be in the
unfolded
House
this
of
week.
Black, and
Yeah.
then what they done with it?
yeah. I mean, Aiden also brings up a good point. Like they literally built their pay per view this last week. Like
And we're still
what?
like the card is still not fine. Like we still have like I'm looking at this Rampage thing. We still have the tournament finals tonight for the 6-man world title. So it's
Oh
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have a question about that.
what's up?
Don't mind me asking. Didn't the House of Black win their first round match?
Nope. They had
They did.
fucking which one of them was it? They had a
The
which one
Dark
of the
Order.
Dark Order dudes? One of the Dark Order dudes pinned Malachi, which I was like, oh jeez, man. Like
That
we
was
couldn't fucking pin Buddy, you know what I mean? Like we couldn't pin
You mean
like
like the most
Brody.
scary group in the history of AEW? In my opinion, the House of Black is fucking terrifying. I love their gimmick. And we're having a
They're
joke beat
wasted.
them?
House of Black is being wasted in my eyes. Like I just like it's
I
so
wanted
like
House of
every
Black
time that
versus
they
the
use
Elite.
them, all the shit that they did with like Brody and like Darby and them a couple of weeks ago was great, but I didn't want to
What?
see it like get
Can I ask a
drug all the way
question?
out to the pay-per-view.
I don't mean to be mean. How come AEW doesn't save anything for pay-per-view?
I don't know.
This is my problem with they become TNA and WCW in the dying days. We're gonna give you everything you want for free.
Oh, yep. Over and over. Eddie Kingston had great momentum and they just lost it. That's true. Best friends. Which, by the way, the whole altercation between uh, Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara, it seems that they both just finally, what's it called?
Squashed it.
They squashed it.
Yeah, it seems as though they're like it feels to me more like, yo, I'm gonna go over here, you go over there,
Yeah.
and we're
I
good.
still kind of agree with the fact that Tony
Yo,
didn't like. Tony kind
I'm
of
so
went
excited for
over.
his match though. Low key. That's gonna be one of the best matches of the weekend.
Yeah. I still
Is
kind of
Eddie
agree
gonna
with
get
what.
punished?
No, I don't think so. I
No,
think
he
that
did.
Tony
He
just.
got taken off TV for 3 weeks. That's more
Yeah,
than a
Tony.
punishment.
I think Tony just what's it called went over Eddie's head because like if like the fact is that Eddie said that he was okay if he would have told him that that's what he was gonna say, but like the fact that like what's it called he told him like yeah it didn't they didn't tell him and like it's kind of going over your heads. Like I understand, like you also shouldn't have to like, what's it called? Kind of like censor it a bit so that way you can get that live reaction, right? And you can actually see what he's gonna say because it builds a story, right? But you know, it also shouldn't. I'm glad that Eddie kind of took it in like the professional route where he was like, I know that I did wrong. I shouldn't have hit him. Like that was wrong. Like he did wrong and I did wrong, and I'm glad they
Don't hit
squashed it.
people,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I just
hit
want to
people.
I just wanted to
especially when
jump
you
on and
look like someone who
congratulate you
can
both.
legit kill a man.
Congratulations, both of you.
What?
On the 50th.
Oh yeah, 50th,
Oh
50th.
yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
You guys are low key underrated.
No, honestly,
the
you just
best
need to be
fucking
more.
wrestling podcast on this fucking internet, bro.
All I'm saying is, man, I don't know. I texted you earlier. I texted you last year, Raul. I was like, yo, I want to do a championship. Like
Yeah,
I was like, I want to do a belt. You're like, all right, I don't know how that's gonna work. And I was like, don't worry, I got it. Like, don't
I
worry.
guarantee. I told you
I
you
was
are
like,
in charge.
don't worry about it, bro.
Can
And
we
I
just
feel
say
like this
how
shit has just been like incredible. Like the way
you
that
know what
everything has
else
just
this
like
show has
unfolded.
better than anyone else though, Raul and Aiden?
What?
Diversity.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we got everyone here,
got everybody here, bro. And
And
like,
that's
and
what
not
makes
even
this
on
show
some fake
refreshing.
shit. We're just all here.
just all here, bro. And
And
that's the thing is like, what's it called? When like it's just I'm sorry to say it, but this weekend really feels like High Flyer Radio's WrestleMania. This feels like High Flyer Radio's
Yeah,
WrestleMania. And like when we first introduced the title, I was kind of apprehensive. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I mean, like I've got you got it in your hands. You just write this shit. Make sure you book it, right? And it seems that now, like all these months later, we're really seeing the culmination of all these really good stories. But yeah, I was I at least to like cover to finish up with the AEW side. I think that we're gonna have to wait and see how Tony kind of like maneuvers everything and how he kind of like moves on from this. But I gotta say AEW right now it's kind of weird how the momentum really shifted to WWE being where like everybody seems to be really really excited about.
yeah.
can we say this? One of the biggest, I think, moves that no one thought was a big move until it became one. Ever since Cody left, AEW has not been the same.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think Andrew, we were talking on Messenger, and he said it the best. He's like, I think the honeymoon phase of AEW just ran out.
it's
And like,
over. It's
it's
wraps.
over. It's
You're
over.
done skis, man.
Because
I'm
the
sick
matches are
of
great, but you gotta have story.
Yep.
the matches are good, but I'm tired of everything being a fucking like. Because I
A
remember
spot
at the
fest.
beginning of AEW, not even that. Like at the beginning of AEW, it was literally just like this guy's a better wrestler. He wins the match, like clean as day. Like the dude's just gonna win the match. Nowadays, I'm tired of all the fucking ref bumps, the ref interference. I'm sick of people on the apron always doing shit. Like I'm tired of it being like, oh, this guy, has to win like this because it's gonna protect him for that match, which he's also gonna get protected. If everyone's getting protected, no one looks good. Everyone just looks stupid. And
Yeah.
I'm really tired of all of it. Like I'm kind of tired of the faction wars. Like get one like you need to have one good faction, like get one really good babyface faction and have one really good like heel faction. Those can be the two real expansive ones. Everyone else needs to kind of like simmer down. I get that we're doing like 6-man titles and shit, but like
They're
I don't
trying
know,
to do
like
the Bullet Club and like New Japan when New
yeah,
Japan was
not
super
everyone can
popular.
be that.
They're trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
They're trying to do Bullet Club, Suzuki, Chaos. They're trying to do
Yeah.
all these multiple
Yeah.
factions. That's a New Japan. I want
Yeah.
AEW to become AEW and not New
Yeah.
Japan Junior.
And that's what
I
I
miss
felt
whenever I
like.
would turn on Wednesday night and it's fucking Kenny Omega and Pac just doing a fucking Iron Man match just because it's Wednesday. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's get back to doing that. I want to see fucking more people going through flaming tables and shit just because it's Wednesday, man. I'm sick of I don't know, man. I'm getting a little. It just feels a little repetitive lately. But
Hey,
I'm liking the past 2 weeks where they've done what they've done with Punk and Moxley, where it felt like a through line that went through the whole episode. I like more shit like that, where it feels like
like
okay,
how
the
Stone
world
Cold and
title
Vince
scene,
McMahon used to be when Stone
yeah, where
Cold would
it's like the world
start off
title
the
scene
show.
matters. Everything else is just something on the show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's get back to that shit.
And like, don't
Yeah.
even get me started on the women's championship.
Oh,
It's the
I'm
worst managed
so.
thing I've ever seen.
Can I get a moment to speak on this? Because I was seeing what Tony was talking about,
Want
and
to give you your own spot, Cameron.
oh my fucking god, I am so goddamn mad. Because look, what's it called? Whatever y'all feel about Thunder Rosa, whatever. Either way, the fact is that she was given less time, not even live, to go out there. It was from the back to not even freaking talk about the fact that she has to like what's it called, step aside. Punk gets more time, and what does Tony say? I'm sorry. What's it called? What's it called? In my eyes, Punk's gonna sell me more, and it's what's it called? Sell me more, so I have to give him the more time. And that's the fucking problem that you've been having this whole time when it comes to booking Thunder Rosa is that you haven't given her legit the right time and booking to make her as a formidable champion, bro.
Yeah,
That's the whole
yeah,
goddamn problem with this.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you there because I'm like, to me, regardless, it would have been at least a step in the right direction to have Thunder Rosa at least go out onto the stage. You could have had her at least go out in front of the crowd and been like, "I'm having her drop the title," and then you
Yeah,
could have gone on and have like, the Britt Baker where she walks by and she's like, "Well, fuck you, to Thunder Rosa," because they don't like each other anyways. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
my problem is just like, if there's gonna be one women's match each week on Dynamite, can it at least be the champion just doing like an open challenge to be like, I'm just gonna take on whoever and just fucking
yeah,
send someone from Dark each week and just literally have Thunder Rosa have matches. You know what I mean? And once you could at least build her up like that. Cause I mean, I don't know. The
yeah.
fatal four way is just kind of thrown together. Like I'm really looking forward to the fatal four way. Honestly, that's the match I'm looking forward to the most this weekend is Tony Storm versus Hayter versus Baker versus Sheeta. I think that's going to be a fucking banger. But it's just like it just feels like it was so secondary, and I understand that it was a difficult position, but at the same time, it's just like man, like wouldn't it have felt nice to be like man, like I don't know, I just some type of hype surrounding like the title would be cool. You know what I mean? Other than to have been
Yeah.
like, yeah, Tony Storm's gonna win because you haven't done shit with Thunder Rosa. All right. But I don't know what's gonna happen this weekend. I mean, I have my what I want to happen, but
Yeah.
I'll keep that to myself for now. You know what I'm saying?
You still want to do what's it called? The three things we're looking forward to on this card, or what?
Yeah, man. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about three things that you're kind of looking forward to the most this weekend, like something that you might want to happen or something that you
Okay.
think should happen, type shit.
I am looking forward to. I'm not talking about like how the like whether CM Punk or John Moxley wins. I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen after the bell rings. Will we see a MJF return? Will we see something like? Because I have a feeling that like whether John or CM Punk wins, something's big is gonna happen. Because if I'm Tony Khan, I have to outdo how I ended all out last year when what's it called?
Yeah,
Danielson, fucking Cole debuted.
Cole.
Like, yeah, so I have to outdo that. So that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the fact whether are we gonna get swerved here with the trios title and have like the elite lose or like I don't know about that, but I'm also very much looking forward to seeing whether or not is Jade Cargill gonna lose the title. Is Athena gonna win it? I don't think she will, but damn, I would love to see Athena be the one to beat Jade Cargill. But
Yo, can I just say something? The
what's
booking
up?
for this match was fucking terrible. I'm sorry.
Awful. It sucks.
Yep.
The fact
It's
that
not
Jericho
good.
got better booking than a women's championship has me so upset I can't tell you.
What are three things you're looking forward to on this card, Kylie? Doesn't have to be matches. It could be like, do you
Or
think
anything
something?
this weekend.
Yeah.
Um, I'm interested really how the main event of the WWE pay-per-view works out tomorrow. I won't
So
be able to
Tyson
join.
Fury says something that
Yeah,
he's going to be there, right? He
I
said he's
won't be
going to be
able to watch it
ringside.
with you guys because I'll be working. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
really curious what they do with Roman. It's the first time I'm very curious, which is how you draw eyes to a product. The other
I
thing
wonder
I'm
what they're
curious
going
of,
to do with Karrion
yeah,
Cross. Like,
yo,
is
me too.
Karrion Cross going to be a
I'm a
factor
big
in it?
Karrion Cross fan.
Hmm.
I would like Karrion Cross to win a title.
I think that's your not SummerSlam. I'm sorry, your Survivor Series opponent to whoever's going to
Karrion
be champ.
Cross?
Yeah.
I think we get, to be honest, if Drew McIntyre wins tomorrow, we get Karrion Cross, Drew McIntyre Survivor Series,
Yeah.
and that's going to be a fucking banger.
Or I mean, either way, you could still have them do something at like
Yeah.
what's it called? Extreme rules.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Um.
Oh
Man.
yeah, Kylie. One thing I'll go ahead and add to mine. And this is the last thing I'll add to mine because I want to give you the chance to talk.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to whether Drew McIntyre is going to walk into Cardiff with broken dreams instead of his theme that he's playing.
Oh,
If he, bro,
Boo.
I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm about to pop so hard on this stream. If he walks in and you hear ding 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 ding, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard, bro.
I think I'm gonna want. I know. I'm curious about will the
What?
women's fatal 4-way. I'm predicting that to be the match
yeah.
of the night.
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
saying, I was like, that's the match I'm looking forward to the most all weekend.
And my third thing is, will Worlds Collide be the best wrestling product on this weekend?
Mandy Rose is not winning. She's got to drop that title, man.
I
She's not
yeah,
gonna get pinned, but I want Mandy Rose and Toxic Attraction to move up to the main roster. It's time.
I think the boat has sailed with Mandy. I think we're done.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Worlds Collide is going to be so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even then, Lude, I don't even know how to feel like whether I don't know who the fuck is walking out champion. I don't know if Tyler Bates gonna win or fucking Braun Breaker's gonna win.
Yo, did you guys? Can I just say, AEW, take fucking notes. This is how you make an event that's legitimately just came out of nowhere and make it significant. They had Walter show up and talk to Tyler Bate. They had these little things showing up on YouTube, on
Rhea Ripley.
Facebook, on Twitter, and this is how you make a title relevant.
Yeah.
They're like, you have to make this title relevant, even though it's disappearing. It's still important, and I'm like, why does this seem more important than anything I've ever seen on TV lately?
I say though, I mean, what's it called? NXT Worlds Collide has me excited, and I never thought I'd feel excited about an NXT 2.0 product. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I
But
don't call it
hell,
NXT
hell,
2.0
even
anymore.
Carmelo Hayes, bro. Carmelo Hayes' match. I loved
Oh,
Carmelo's
yeah.
promo this week, bro. When he come out and he
First
said,
Carmelo's
okay.
a future like WrestleMania main eventer. Like that
100%.
that brother is talented.
Yo,
Oh, his promo was amazing, bro. His promo was
yo,
amazing.
with Ricochet showing up.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm. Yeah,
I don't
I
know if
can't
it's
believe
time
it.
for Melo to go to the main roster yet, but
No.
I think he
I want
he
him to
should
get an
do like
NXT
Raw
title
after
run.
Mania.
Yeah,
I want him to the NXT Championship title run.
and I think
See, I'm
HC's
even at the point where I'm like, I don't even think this motherfucker needs it. Like
You know
every
who
time
I
he's out,
want to
he
see
just
make the main
feels like the
roster?
champ.
Santo Escobar.
Oh yeah, San,
Yeah, it's
the
about
fam-
time.
yeah the Familia's on their way up. I know it
This
Yeah.
is
seems
the
that
Familia
reports.
versus the Bloodline.
Yeah, it seems that reports are saying that Solo Sikoa is on his way up as well, which I think that's going to be interesting to see how that works with the bloodline.
If you
One
add
question.
Solo, that's like another 6 months at
Yeah.
least to Roman's reign.
Yeah.
Like
What
you
would you
gotta,
do?
you know what I mean?
Yo, thinking of that, Rowan's about to lose tomorrow. Soho
Nah,
comes out.
Roman's not gonna lose. I don't think Roman's losing.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what to
I don't think
tell you,
Roman's
man.
gonna lose. I think Roman's gonna still hold it till next year.
I
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean, I think Roman holds it till Royal Rumble at least. I think he can lose it at the Royal Rumble, and then
I
it'll be
think
like
he
a
loses
refresh. But
one of them this weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do some shit where they like start the match over. You know what I mean?
No,
And we do something
I'd be
like
like,
that,
watch.
or like
Rowan McIntyre say, I'm WWE champion. He'd be like, yeah, you're the WWE champion, not the Universal.
yeah, because they're doing the 2-year celebration thing tonight, so I feel like there's gonna be
Yeah.
some major development to come out of it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Tribal Sheep advisor, he's a crafty one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'm going to get
So I
off
got
that to let you guys enjoy the rest of your show. I
Oh,
just
go
want
ahead.
to throw
Thank you.
congratulations. And Burke, I'll see you Sunday. And if Raul would like to lose this Sunday, please feel free to join the main event and cash in your thing against me.
We'll see
Aiden,
what's
thank
up.
you so much. You are the face of this network, and we all appreciate you.
Yeah, that's exactly what. You know what?
Yeah. Which, by the way,
You know
y'all,
what?
if this is the hardest shit ever, bro. Come on, man. The fuck, I can't believe the Savage is there in the back.
Wait, pull that up again.
bro. Bro, that's fucking
Bro,
fucking
Sammy looked like a
Sammy.
menace. Sammy looked like a menace back there, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, face of the
I love
network. I
that
like
moment
that
too.
one. I like that line. You dig? You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Hey,
I still can't get over that segment because just the way that he's just looking into the camera, he's like, I run this industry, like this business runs through me. He goes, he's like, I'm the top of the mountain. He's like, I want someone to take it from me now. Like, he's like, please, y'all, like, I'm tired. Like, just somebody take these titles from me. Like, oh god damn, bro. But
I will say Triple H today, he was talking with Ariel Hawani.
yeah,
Man, he could have he wasn't cutting a promo, but he was cutting a promo
it was
about
a
like
yeah,
why The Rock should be there for WrestleMania next year. And I was like, damn, bro. Like if Triple H didn't just sell The Rock on doing this match next year, I don't know what will, because
yeah,
Triple H was like, he said, I know he's dying. I know Dwayne deep down he's dying to feel those goosebumps again in front of the live crowd. I know I've seen it. Doing the Triple H voice,
yeah.
but
He's trying
he
to
sold
poke
me
him.
on it.
He's trying
He's
to
trying to
poke
poke
the bear.
man, because
Yeah,
he knows that would be literally. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think there would be a bigger wrestling match of all time than Roman Reigns as the WWE Universal Champion versus The Rock. At WrestleMania 39, this is the first WrestleMania that Vince McMahon won't be a part of. Like this is like that literally like that's the biggest that would be the biggest wrestling match of all time. I don't give a
yep,
fuck about your Stone Cold versus your Rock. Like that would be the great or your Rock versus Hulk Hogan. This would be the greatest, like the biggest match of all time.
yep.
People are sleeping on it while we're in the middle of this era, but like Roman Reigns is like he's creating some different shit. Like we're literally gonna look back at this and be like, damn man, you remember whenever Roman was the champ, and you remember whenever the bloodline was hot. Like we're literally
Yeah.
gonna look back at this era and be like, nah, Roman literally ran that shit, you know?
Yep. I'm telling you, man. Because I don't know. Because I think I was reading also, and I think that just his schedule, Rock's schedule is not gonna make it for WrestleMania, and that's kind of sucks. But like that's possibly the biggest match. Like that is the biggest match right there. The real match to decide who is the head of the table. The Universal title's on the line. A title that The Rock has
In
never held
Hollywood.
in Hollywood, bro. The real head of the table, the real tribal chief will be decided in like, because like in that scenario, like the WWE title is separate already. What's it called? You have Cody going up for that one, and Cody, I believe that Cody should like what's it called? It's night one should be Cody who main events it, right? What's it called? Takes the title, closes out night one. Night two is obviously Roman versus Rock, and but we'll see how it works, man. I don't know how.
Gargano should beat Theory for that Money in the Bank briefcase, and then you should let Gargano take at least one of the titles off of Roman.
Yeah,
And then that's how you get them separated, and without having to really, take
yeah,
the title off of Roman. Because no matter what you do, you're still gonna have the WWE one on Mondays. You're gonna have the Universal one on Fridays.
yeah. I also, yo, before we get out, because we're almost done here, right? We wanted to
Yeah,
like
and I still got
talk.
my three things, man.
Yeah, your three things. I still had to bring up though. Um, them motherfuckers, bro. Yo, the Seth and Riddle match. How they hyped that shit up this weekend with the what's it called? Wait, let's talk about your family. I'm like, oh shit. That was when I watched. Like, I'm telling you, bro. This week's moments when it was what's it called? The Kenny promo that he cut on fucking Will and the fucking
Yeah,
what's it called? Seth and Riddle. What's it called? Segment was fucking nuts, bro. Like they H is really what's it called? Taking it a little step forward. He's really thinking like, how can I test what this TVPG shit actually is? Like, let
yeah.
me test the waters of what I can actually do here.
I like that Riddle is now like Matt Riddle again.
Yep, yep,
I'm glad that that's a thing. And Triple H talked about that. He was like, "Well, they have names." He was
yeah,
like, "Well, they are people." I was like, "Thank you, someone that
yeah.
gets it." But
That makes me feel that Butch will be going back to Pete Dunne soon.
yeah, I believe that for sure. But Triple H is talking about how he's trying to get more of like a realistic approach with everything again. So them doing the fact that they were like, we had the cameras rolling, but during commercial break they said this, and it's like, all right, well it makes sense because now you can get you can get the F-bomb in with it being censored and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just like the small details that they're adding in everything.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind, can you give me 1 second? I want to grab some water. My throat is fucking dry. I
Yeah,
need
no,
to.
you're good, man. Just come and do
You
your
feel
three
me?
things when you're done. But I also love how that was like a little play on the Daniel Cormier and John Jones thing that they did
Oh
a
yeah.
long time ago. It was a long time ago they did that when he was like, "Hey, little bitch, you still there?" I was
Yep.
like, "Oh, I guess like they did a great job." And I mean, it's you could like I'm really just enjoying what H brought to the table with that. So, what are three things you're looking forward to on this card, Aiden?
I did some fantasy book shit, man. So number
Shit.
one, I want to see. This is just what I would have done. Athena beats Jade. Jade fires Stokely, which sets up into something later. I would like to see Jade fire Stokely and kind of like go on like more of a babyface run because I feel like she has that in her. Um, because I feel like it would be really good to get like Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan over for like turning on Jade. You know what I mean? Where we could
Mm-hmm.
do a thing where like now maybe we're trying to like push like a tag division, and then you could work out a story with like Layla Gray and Jade working together versus Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan. Try to get Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan set up for like the first women's tag belts in AEW. Like I feel like that would be like a good role for them to have. I mean, I feel like that would be cool. Which kind of would factor into my next thing, which I really want to see Punk win, but I want to see Punk win like and cheat in Chicago because I think it would
Yeah.
be the ultimate. It would be the ultimate thing to like to turn Punk heel in Chicago and to get Chicago to actually boo Punk, which I think is possible if you watch this week's Dynamite. Whenever he first came out there, he wasn't getting like 100% like cheers. Like there were some people like I heard there was one dude in the back that was like, "Get this nigga out of here!" Like you know what I mean? Like people aren't really with all the shit that's going on with Punk in the headlines right now. People aren't really 100% feeling Punk. You know what I mean? And that's always been the true nature of CM Punk. People like this revisionist history. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy, man. Punk has always been like this. This is the best Punk. Whenever he's polarizing and people are split on him, y'all are fucking tripping, man. It's always been this way.
Yeah.
We all, what did we say? We said give it a year. He'll last a year as a baby face. What are we at? We're at the fucking year anniversary, guys. It's about time. You know what I mean?
I
But
agree with you.
I would like to see Punk win with like, and I want to see him go like full blown like Hollywood Hogan with like his Eric Bischoff being Tony Khan or Stokely. I feel like that would be really cool because I feel like I'm thinking about like the Punk and Heyman dynamic. I feel like it would be cool to see like you could do full Hollywood Hogan where Punk is Hogan, and then you got Eric Bischoff and your Tony Khan, where Tony Khan turns heel. Like I feel like that would be really cool. Or I don't know what Stokely's doing with like this faction that he seems to be building with like Ethan Page and Morrissey and the Ass Boys and all that. I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
with that, but I feel like if they wanted to like do the Nexus angle again with Punk, and it's like Punk and Stokely have been working on this together, like I feel like that would be really sick. But I don't know if that's where we're going with that, to be honest. But the last thing that I really want to see, man, I want to see Jamie Hayter win the fucking interim women's title, man. Like you're hearing all these reports about how people aren't really fucking with Thunder Rosa and how Thunder Rosa
Mm-hmm.
broke Jamie Hayter's nose. Honestly, I feel like if you want to do something where you're trying to show that they got good faith with each other and they got goodwill, like give Jamie Hayter the fucking interim title and let Jamie Hayter beat Rosa whenever Rosa comes back eventually. Because Jamie Hayter's had a lot of momentum for a while. Like, her booking isn't always 100%, but like the one thing is like she's having good matches and we see that she's getting better. Like I see Jamie Hayter in that like that Chris Statlander light whenever Chris first came back and she had that match last year with Britt at All Out, and we were like, fuck, like no, there's potential here. You know what I mean? Like I want to see this person as champ. Like I really want to see
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Hayter as the champ.
I agree with you,
That's
man.
it,
I want to
man.
see that. I want to see that happen too. I think that what's it called? She's definitely ready for it. Being ready for
Yeah,
it, and
I agree.
if it's not gonna be her, I sadly feel like it's gonna that 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 Tony Storm's gonna win it. So
Yeah. I wrote down, I said the perfect finish would be like Baker's using like the lockjaw on Storm, and you think she's about to tap out, and then you get Sheeta break it up and then hit the Falcon Arrow on Baker. And then as soon as it looks like Sheeta's about to pin Baker again, Then you get Hater, she comes in and then she hits that ripcord finisher that she does, basically like the fucking Rainmaker. She hits that on Sheeta, and then Hater beats Sheeta. And then you can run the whole story where like Britt is low-key passive aggressive, but like Jamie's like, I literally like saved you from getting pinned. Sheeta would have been the world champion again, but I saved you. Now I'm the world champion. And you could do a story between like Hater and Baker, something like that, man. But I want to see something fresh. Like I want to see something that we're not expecting. And I feel like Hater, I don't know, man. Like on Dynamite this week, man, people were chanting Hater. People want it to happen, dude. Like I think Tony's perceptive enough, and I think he doesn't give a shit enough about the women's division to be like, fuck it, Jamie Hater. You know what I mean? I feel like he would do
fuck
that.
around. Let's just do something, right? That's what.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it. I'll give it to Jamie Hater for a month, and then she can drop it to Tony Storm at Battle of the Belts. You know what I mean? Like what's the damage done in that?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel the same. I feel the same way. I think that's what's gonna happen. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, one more.
And one last thing before we get out of here, man. We almost skipped it. For the triple threat tomorrow, I got names in the bowl, man. No one's got a record, so we got to establish real quick what the fuck this triple threat order is gonna be in. So let me on camera. Y'all know how we do, man. Number one, name number one. The man, the myth, the legend, Ferris himself, Ferris Muthana, the master donator. He's gonna be getting the first pick, which means the second pick is going to. I want to get it open. My homeboy that I used to work with, Nick, who will be coming in for the first time, which means the last spot will be going to Alex. Shout out to Alex. So shout out to those three brothers for coming in and helping us out tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Raul. Now I'll let you get up out of here so you can go get your chicken. It's chicken time, brother.
Chicken time, bro. Chicken time. Y'all, of course, this is just the beginning of our wonderful weekend here at the Nerd Court for High Flyer Radio's All Out Weekend. We will see you all tomorrow, bright and early at beautiful 11:30 a.m. as we begin our watch along, our stream, which we're going to do our watch along of WWE Clash at the Castle. We'll see you then. And then on Sunday, we'll be back at what time again? 8 and 5:30, right?
We'll be back 5:30 on Sunday for All Out.
All Out. Oh, sorry. What's it called? Sits and me daddy ass.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Assassin. Hi, I'm new and wondering if I can watch Clash of the Castle on beat. I don't know how that works.
Hey man, the best thing about our channel is, hit up our Patreon page. The Discord link should be on our Patreon page. You don't have to be a patron to be able to join the Discord, but it should be on there.
Yeah.
We'll get all that in our plugs.
Because I'm not sure if this still works correctly.
I don't know how to do that Discord command.
I'm not sure
is that it?
I don't know if that link works correctly, but we'll see if it does. But I don't know how BT Sports works, but we'll see if you can watch it there. But Peacock always has like free trials, so get a free trial.
Yeah,
let's go for that.
Peacock is free. I'm pretty sure. Like there's a free version. Check that out.
Thank you for coming in here, Assassin. We appreciate you for being you and talking to us. So, without further ado, though, we're ready for this what's called weekend. You all know what's gonna go down. Tomorrow we have some matches, and on fucking All Out we have the main event. The Undisputed Championship is going to be decided. And in the meantime, this has been the best wrestling podcast on the internet. This is High Flyer Radio. Don't tap out.
Tune in.
See you guys. Oh, damn it. I had to scroll.